Today I got a super easy and really delicious one-pan chicken bake. Gonna knock your socks off. Very easy to prepare. Just stuff that I had in my fridge and freezer and pantry. Not complicated at all. And you're gonna be done in less than an hour and a half, start to finish. So, as always, first things first, preheat our oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. Once that is done, everything is going to happen in one pan. So, to start us off, I've got I've got one eggplant here that I'm just going to slice up or cube up. Ideally for this, you want your eggplant pieces to be about a centimeter or so by about an inch by an inch, let's say, cube. So I'm just going to take these and simply throw them in my pan here. And I'm just using 12 by 15 ceramic roasting pan. I love this thing. Use whatever you have. Here, look at this. For this, I am using frozen Brussels sprouts and frozen green beans. Those are just going to go in just like that. Nothing complicated. Like I said, I'm just emptying out my freezer. Nothing to this. I'm going to take a couple of carrots, and all I'm going to do is just cut them up, again, basically a little bit bigger than bite-sized pieces. We want to kind of slow braise these. I'm just going to take my onion and slice it like this, because at the end of the day, we're just going to toss this and be done with it. There we go. You don't need anything too small or fancy. I've got 2 or 3 potatoes here. Again, I'm going to cube these up. I'm going to quarter them and halve them. So I'm getting, again, stew-sized pieces would be the most accurate. All right, so now that our veggies are in here, it's time to bring this dish to life. I'm going to add about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. You can never have too much olive oil. A little bit of pepper will go in this. Well, we all know what a little bit means to me. There, just like that. A little bit of salt, kosher salt will go in this. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, or a couple of cloves of garlic will go into this. 1 teaspoon of cumin will go into this as well. 1 tablespoon of dried rosemary will go in this as well. I love rosemary. Rosemary, potatoes, root veggies, absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to take my hands and just mix these about just like that. Nothing complicated. Get everything kind of evenly distributed. And it is, this dish is already smelling like something here. Really, really good. So, the star of our show is a little bit of chicken. And for this, I'm using 6 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. It is my absolute favorite cut of chicken. I absolutely love it. And you see where I'm going with this. So, I have my 6. They're fairly large, so these will probably do about 1 to 2 per person. Next thing. Wash our hands. Again, I've handled raw chicken, so you don't want to be messing around with bacteria and all kinds of bad nastiness. I mean, you could, as long as you have 911 on speed dial, you won't have a problem. So now, I'm going to take a bowl. I'm going to mix 1.5 cups of passata, about 12 ounces of crushed tomatoes. And to this, I'm going to add another 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to go in here, just like that. Perfect. A little bit of pepper will go into this. A little bit of salt will go into there as well as a little bit more of my dried rosemary. Now, I'm just gonna grab here a whisk. This drawer is like horrendous, unbelievable. I'm just gonna mix this all up, just like that. And now all I'm gonna do very, very carefully is just pour this over. This, my friends, becomes my braising liquid. And this is where all the yumminess comes into this. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic. I can't tell you. I'm telling you, they're going to be gobbling this up. It is so, so good. And lastly, I've got my Greek oregano. And I just use an elastic band to help keep it fresh. It breaks. What are you going to do? And for this, again, I'm just going to take this and very carefully, you're going to do maybe a tablespoon. You don't need much. When it comes to oregano, less is more, especially when it's dry. And to tell you the truth, I prefer dried oregano over fresh oregano. I like the flavor, it's more intense, and it's more rounded as well. So, that's it so far. I'm gonna pop this into my 375-degree oven for about an hour and 15 minutes, give or take. So you're looking at about 75 to 80 minutes. And once it comes out, see you then. Alrighty, exactly an hour and 20 minutes after the cooking is done, and it is absolutely done to perfection. Literally, it's unbelievable. I can't tell you what it smells like in here. The aromas, the flavors. Oh. So here, time to get down to business and try this thing out. What I'm gonna try first is a little bit of the potato. And just to see it oh, look at that. It's still hot as I don't know what, but so worth it. Absolutely delicious. All the herbs and the spices in there, you know, the oregano, the dried rosemary, just the cumin, everything is just so, so balanced. It's so balanced. Let me try a little piece of chicken now. Now get ready to see me go crazy. Oh, look at this. My chicken, literally, it literally just falls off the bone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip it in a little bit of the sauce. Get it all. Now for this dish, believe me, you're gonna wanna have a little fresh, crusty bread on hand. It's gonna make you nuts. A little feta as well. Here goes. Oh my God. I don't know if these are tears from the heat or tears of joy. So delicious. Absolutely fantastic, my friends. Perfect. Everything has kind of got the aroma and the essence of everything else. So that's it for this episode on my easy one-pan chicken bake with a whole bunch of veggies that I had in my freezer and my pantry. These are really hard times, trying times. There is no better way to pass the time than making a great meal. You can't invite people over, but you can sure as heck just enjoy it yourself. And it's very, very easy. So until next time, if you like this video, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check me out online at kensgreektable.com. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.